Yeah, I think defensively we were able to, kind of shut down the running game early on, and our biggest part of the game plan was to be able to get what we call stop and scores, where if we can get a stop and give it to our offense and put it in the end zone, that's a pretty productive series for us. So we're able to do that 3 times today. We did some really good things on offensively, better than we did last week. We had a couple of turnovers that hurt us. We'll work on those things, but up front I thought our kids played real well. Tim made some great reads, particularly on some of the long balls that we threw. And again, defensively, I mean, we were nicked up a little bit last week. We just tweaked a few defensive schemes and to suit our personnel better, and our kids executed tremendous. We gave up 1 score there at the end, but they played pretty 3 3/4 pretty solid quarters of football. So we're real happy with the way it turned out today.
Hey, Cassidy able to beat you, both with his arm and his legs. Just talk about him and how good he is.
Well, the game for him, I mean, being a second-year quarterback for us, the game slowed down a little for him. So, he's making the reads that, he has the confidence when we worked on it all week long. If it's not there, he pulls it down. And now you got a 240-pound kid that runs pretty good, and, he'll pound you. So it's a valuable weapon to have when you can make a quick decision and take advantage of people being spread out.
Coach, talk about your defense today.
Yep, we played a 4-2-5 defense today that worked real well for us. I mean, we had our guys up front closing things off, and the ball, we turned their power running game, got the ball to spill a little bit, and we didn't tackle that well. I think we could have done a better job of that, but we had guys in position to make plays, so we executed the scheme real well. I give credit to Coach Capstick for really working on that this week, and we had a real good game plan here.
Were you surprised a little bit they went with 1 as their quarterback and not 14, who's more their thrower?
I think we saw them last year, and they dominated the run game down here last year against us in the playoffs, and they're a physical team. So I think they showed some versatility and being able to press the edge a little bit. I thought our edge defenders did a great job coming up and keeping them a little bit contained and getting the ball to bounce horizontal. So I think they're going to be a good team. They have athletes, and they're physical. So
can you talk about the plan of attack, especially in the red zone? Obviously the early TD pass, but also using your legs today. Can you talk about that?
Yeah. So the game plan was to get the ball in the end zone. Obviously, the past couple of games we struggled to get the ball into the end zone, especially as we got deeper into the red zone, and we capitalized really well on that today. Our receivers made a couple of great plays on the ball. Nick with an amazing one-hand catch. Goodhue with a couple of great catches. Cam made plays. Michael Grant had a couple of great plays, and our running backs did a great job. And all credit to our O-line too. We did a great job getting a push up front and giving our running backs and me opportunities to score the ball.
Sure. Obviously, it's you're a leader on this team. Do you consider the fact that Fitchburg balances you last year in the playoffs? Is there any extra motivation in practice this week to get not revenge, but just the more motivation?
Yeah, a little bit. They beating us on their home turf, on our home turf. They were celebrating a lot after the game, and it was really tough. I mean, a bunch of the guys, our juniors, kind of got together, and that's never going to happen. We're never going to have that feeling again on our own field. And we came out today with a little chip on our shoulder, knowing that, remembering what happened last year, and stepping up and making plays today. And it was a great win for sure.
Sure. And last question. Obviously, offense, you played a good team last week, but your offense kind of gets going today. That's got to give you guys some confidence moving in your next game.
Yeah, absolutely. We capitalize on a lot of situations. I think the biggest thing is to cut down mistakes with cold bad snaps, cold bad throws by me, and that's on me, and the seniors make better plays and kind of see the field a little bit better. But as soon as we pick up momentum on that, I think our team will be great and unstoppable. So.